Now that we have power back, welcome back to some more Scrap Mechanic. I am Stormrunner Gaming, and today we are back playing around with more vehicles with the Spud gun and the Spud gun update, of course. And of course, after the update, we're getting a flood of vehicles into the workshop with different new types of Spud gun usage, control, whatever you'd like. And of course you have different vehicles. So of course, if you guys did see my last episode of Scrap Mechanic on the update, we got the Spud gun, and I built this Gatling gun type of thing that was mounted on the back of my just run-of-the-mill truck here. But I have lined up 4 more vehicles over here with the Spud gun. Actually, one of these I created off of another vehicle from the workshop, which is the Mustang over here, which is the first one I'm going to actually show off. So the Mustang is basically a cardboard car, and what I'm thinking of doing with this is having a sort of like death race type of thing where you have 2 people with these cars, and you just race and shoot each other. And I've set up front cannons. Oh, that's the back one. Oops. Front cannons shooting forwards, back cannons facing backwards, and one on each side. So you could attack your enemy wherever they are around you, or opponent, not exactly enemy, but anyways, it looks pretty good, drives pretty quickly actually, and the logic is just covered back here by the trunk. And all I have is a timer and 2 logic gates per system, so 3 systems, 2 on each. And that's basically all I built for that, and that's the only car I actually built out of these. Excuse me. The rest are from the workshop, so we will be going over to the next one now. And of course I will leave the links to the 3 workshop cars here, and of course that's technically not my build, nor is it the other guy's build, but the next car I have is called the Triple C, so basically the name is just 3 C's. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's got 2 cool functions. It's got this little lift out compartment that shows off the engine and maybe logic system, and we have the crazy Gatling guns on the side of it that shoot at probably like twice the rate, it seems, of my own gun. And this thing is insanely fast. I mean, look at it. You can't even tell how fast these potatoes are growing out. Oh, shoot. It clipped into the wheel. But of course, this car is also made of cardboard, so if you wanted to have a race or something against another person with this type of car, you could. And so I will try to set that up sometime later. But we can jump into the 3rd car, and if you haven't noticed already, the last 2 cars, actually all 4 of these cars are destructible because they are made of either the cardboard or glass. So next 2 are actually tanks, and if I can get up on top of it, we have the bigger tank, the one I actually like more a little bit because of the controllability and everything of it. We have a huge tank with a singular turret that shoots out Spud guns, 1 per shot on it. And the controls for it are pretty simple. It's got a quick moving turret, so we can turn around and shoot whatever we need. Like I can go around and shoot one of these cars pretty quickly, devastating them actually. Look, I think I've clipped the roof or something, or the logic of that other car over there, the Triple C. But of course we do have a secondary part of the vehicle. If I can remember correctly, I believe there's a little gap or something. Here it is, here it is. Only took me a second to find, but the second driver's seat is for, of course, driving the tank, and it's pretty quick, all things considered. But then again, the cardboard is very light, but looking forward to a all-out war with some tanks here. Maybe somebody else grabs another tank or the same tank, or just has like an all-out battlefield type of thing going on here with tanks. But I do have another tank that I thought was pretty good actually. I haven't looked. I downloaded these maybe a day ago, so I haven't seen more recent ones. But anyways, if I can get up to the top of this, the wedge is kind of prohibiting me. Actually, all things considered, I can just go in through. Okay. Yeah, there are sensors on the back apparently. I didn't realize that last time I actually loaded this thing in. But we do have... oh, this is the tank steering seat. And I believe... Yep, that shoots off the guns. Looks like you've got some on the front that auto-fire with the ones on the turret. And then maybe the sensor ones on the back, if somebody tries to charge you from the back. I guess that's protecting it. Protecting the inside or whatever, or the rear of the hull. Which is kind of an interesting idea. I kind of like it now that I'm looking at it and thinking about what it could be done for, used for. But, am I stuck inside of here? I'm not exactly sure what this driver's seat does. It's kind of just here. Yeah, I might have to reload this to be able to get out and come back in. I'll be right back with that. I gotta rip myself out of it. Alright, I have reloaded it now, but the only other part I believe I didn't get from going into the other side of the tank was the driver's seat, probably. If I can get up there, I can show you guys the little compartment with glass around it, or glass at least from the other side. The little control center we've got here. And yet the one button does go to the door, and my head's clipping out a little bit, but... Huh? I guess I saw the ground there, but this thing does move quite well. It is a hefty tank, as you can see, quite large. But it does move, it's quite snappy, and it looks like it does have a bit of suspension. I didn't realize that either, but that'll help at least a little bit with terrain and everything, and with my 4 FPS, but I'll bring it back to the cluster of other Spud cars. So... Oh, one other thing I wanted to talk about before the episode is over. If anyone is wanting to play some Scrap Mechanic 4 videos or anything, I am looking for more people to play Scrap Mechanic with, maybe one or multiple. So of course you can leave a comment down below, get me on Steam, or of course you can join the community Discord for the channel to play some Scrap Mechanic, because I am looking for more people to do like a war scenario or something with tanks and stuff. So of course just hit me up on Discord or wherever, YouTube of course. But anyways, I believe that is all the time I have for today. I'm sorry it is a shorter episode, but I was kind of pressed for time today. But anyways, if you guys like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up with Scrap Mechanic and more of my content. But I've never been great at goodbyes. My people need me, and I need to go.